Hi again then guys, so I got another GranTurismo 6 top speed tune for you today, and this time it's for the BMW M3 GTR, and this is the street version of the GTR. So you want your racing soft tyres as always. For suspension we've lowered the ride height to 80 front and rear, springs we've rounded off to 450 and 7, dampers and anti-roll to 4, camber on 2, neutral toe as always. For the gearbox you want to put your auto setting all the way up to 273, then put your final drive all the way up to 5, then go back to your auto setting and click it down one setting, then back up to 273. All of your individual gears will have changed to these, and then bring your final drive back down to 4. For the diff, we've got the lowest initial torque, high acceleration and low braking sensitivity, all the power upgrades obviously, and although I haven't fitted it I would always recommend NOS, and obviously you want weight loss. Traction control is of course turned off as always. And so this car isn't used as often as I would have thought people would use it. It's a relatively expensive, well it's a very expensive car actually for an M3. I can't remember the exact price at the moment, but I think it's like 300 grand or something, so it is a very expensive M3, considering that, to be honest, it's not that much quicker than the normal M3. I mean, it is quicker, but not by much. Not by as much as you'd expect it to be. As far as I'm aware, there are only one of these in real life. I may be wrong there, but I think they only made one of these. The GTR Strassenversion. And it's a pretty quick car. I mean, as I've said before in my top speed tunes for BMWs, such as the M3, they don't really feel as quick as they deserve to be on this game, because you can't fit a turbo, you can't fit a supercharger, all of that usual nonsense that all of the other cars do get, that these cars don't for some inexplicable reason. Because cars like this M3 do deserve to be quicker than they are. But, that said, it's not a slow car. It has a cruising speed of about 236, so it is a bit quicker than the standard M3 and than the M3 CSL. The gearbox on this one is quite a long ratio. As you can see, we're doing its cruising speed in 5th gear. You've got around 2,000, well, say 1,000 RPM really before you need to change gear. So you should be able to get it up to quite easily around 250, 260 in 5th gear. And then when you change up into 6th, you've got tons of draft potential. You should be able to get it up around the 290, 300 region quite easily with draft. And it handles pretty well as well. It does handle its power and handle its performance well. It takes the corner well also. So overall, it's not as fast as I would have liked the M3 to be, but definitely not a slow car. So I hope you guys find this tune setup helpful. If you did, feel free to subscribe. I put out new top speed tunes every day. And as always, thanks for watching.